It has been a long and arduous build-up, but finally we are here for day one of the subscriber series season. The Guardians of the Crib are the first team into action up against Bath here, game one at Twickenham. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Global Rugby Challenge. That's right, it is the subscriber series and we are finally into the action here with match number one. Now, the build-up of the competition we will explain through later, but it is match one, game day, game time right here. Bath Rugby is one of the other sides in this league of the Global Rugby Challenge. Virtue being here as runners-up in the Aviva Premiership, they have got their way into this fantastic league competition. Now the side here for Bath Rugby is, as you'd expect, there's no huge surprises except for Williams in the backline, who is undergoing some possible retirement talks at the moment, so we could be seeing him for the last time in a Bath Rugby jumper. Other than that, the stars are all there, the likes of Burgess, the likes of Ford, Joseph, Rocketaguni, Watson and Banahan, all there for Bath Rugby, as they will be one part of the opening match of Global Rugby Challenge. Here is the one you've all been waiting for, the Guardians of the Crib. This is the opening team of this series. Now this is the Northern Hemisphere based side, and the starting lineup for this match goes De Normanville, Hunt and Fagan along the front row. Then we have Ferrylin and McFadden in the second row, the locks. Pringle will partner with Heads and Davies along the back row. Into the back line, Witten will start at 9, and outside him will be Jones. Jones's partners in the centres will be Valentine and Floyd. It will be Jones and Smart on the wings, and Waller at the back to keep things, hopefully, for the Guardians, nice and safe. Can they kick the season off and get the first win here for one of the three subscriber teams? We will find out in the next 18 minutes. Let's get down to the action. Finally, we are all set to go. It will be Lou Jones, the man in the number 10 jumper, for the Guardians to kick this one off. Couple of Joneses. There is quite a few Joneses in this team for the Guardians. This is it. This is where it has all been coming down to. This is the expectation. This is the kickoff of the Global Rugby Challenge. The ref blows the whistle and we are underway. Jones kicks off deep and Bath will be receiving, but look out because there's a flying Kieran Jones. Down the touchline he goes. Bath secure the ball and Houston will wait for it at the back. He'll go short side and he goes through 1 and 2, but a good tackle in the end. Valentine going flying, but they've got the ball back as Hunt is finding himself offside. Here's Valentine again. Smart involved. Oh, wait a Floyd. Floyd could be in. First try of the match. First try of the season. First try of the series goes to Floyd, and Ruby Floyd has the first of the whole season. The subscriber series matches are underway with our opening score. Wow, what a claim to fame this could be for Floyd in future. First try scorer of this competition. The first of all the sides to score a try. What a start. What a poor run it was as well from Bath, who really were going nowhere. Great passing through the back line. Valentine and therefore Smart as well. But it's the outside centre Floyd who gets the job finished perfectly in the left side of the uprights. What a start. That is exactly what they would have wanted as well. The Guardians, they know they are a front runner to take out this competition. They need their form to be consistent. They need all the wins they can get, all the points as well. Here's Lou Jones. He'll have the conversion attempt, which is easily converted, and we have 7-0. The first points on the board for any of the teams here involved in this competition. Bath the first to concede, but Ruby Floyd will be a name etched in history as we're back underway here. Down it goes to Pringle, who flows in nowhere. Floyd, the try scorer, finds Valentine, who's been very involved. There's Hunt to Normanville away for Jones, and here's Smart. Smart's going to look to the option of the boot. Gets a decent little kick away, but back there waiting is Watson. Watson will fire a big pass wide. It's there for Bath again. Over the top they go. Chance for an intercept. Inside and outside ball. Finally it goes to ground. Edward finding a way through here for Betty, going to ground. Finally, oh, McFadden's turned this over. Great work there at the breakdown from the second roller. And it is the Guardians who have stolen the ball back. Floyd will go away. Valentine away for Jones. And here's Kieran Jones. Puts in a grubber. Well, that's not really what he wanted to do. And it's picked up from Bath. The way they come, Benahan stealing the ball back. And now they go through the back line. That's for O'Sullivan. Goes to ground. Running now is out there for Hooper.
Release.
He goes nowhere but sideways. It's Batty again. Nice ball wide as they find Burgess and intercepted from De Normanville. And the ball will come back here to the Guardians. Davies, oh, the big number 8. Just goes straight into contact. It waits there for McFadden. He goes to Floyd, the try scorer, with one already to his name, looking to break through the tackles. De Normanville up for Jones, and Jones with a great hit from behind. He was taken down very quickly from the Bath defence, and now we got turnover ball. It's up there, and Stringer, no way through for him. He's taken down 10-metre line, Bath half of the field. Houston spots a little gap short side, but a great tackle coming in from Ken Pringle. Wraps him up close to the breakdown. Now it's a short run again. Bath keeping things tight at the moment, but the Guardians sniff a chance. They can't find the ball though in that big pile of bodies. Pass goes back to Ford. Oh, and Cullen Whitten has thrashed him. Big tackle on Ford, and the ball comes squirting free. Knock on against Bath. The Guardians will be the ones with the first scrum feed. Look at that. The little scrum half. Cullen Whitten, a massive hit there, taking out Ford.
Sit.
So the first scrum seen of the match, and this will be inside. Oh, look at this. Oh, complete domination. Here's Davies. Runs to Whitten. Over the top it goes to Jones. Jones goes wide. Valentine, one-on-one of the fullback. Leaves him for dust. Slides in. He'll get it. No, he won't. He's been pushed over the line. How's that not a try? Oh, wow. I have to say, Pierre Valentine should be in for the first, but Davies will do it instead. Great try. Dylan Davies thunders over. That is his marquee play right there. A big man, a strong man, and he has just bulldozed his way over the line. Should have been one there for Valentine. He got the ball down. Look at that over the line. That is horrible refereeing there. But it's pulled out quickly, recycled there from Whitten and into the arms of Dylan Davies. It goes, and a try easily scored. Great work, though. You have to commend the inside centre there. Pierre Valentine, great work. And he set up a beautiful finish. Bang, look at this. Strong run. Straight into the tackle of Anthony Watson. Try time number 2 for the Guardians. Jones back on T duties. He's had a good hand as well in the attacking flair of this Guardians side. He's been involved in a lot of backline movements. But goal kicking is where he prides himself. He steps in for shot number 2, and he nails it. Another successfully perfect kick from Lou Jones, and we are 14-0, Guardians of the crib over Bath Rugby. Well, Ford is the man who conceded that scrum feed, which ultimately resulted in the try, a punishing tackle that sent him careering backwards, the ball forwards. And we are history after that, but look at this! A big take from Faust's lever, and they go short side and run it to the right and into touch eventually. They go Rocket de Gurney. Can't find a way through there, tried the little grubber, didn't come off, and we will have a line out. Well, we haven't seen a line out just yet in the match, and it will be Mike Hunt to throw in. Hits it and he gets the opposite decision, and it's away from Hooper. And look at this wide ball here from Bath, looking to use the width of the field, and Joseph goes to ground. Quickly recycled ball from Bath as they'll run it up through their big man. And they go wide now. Here's a big chance coming in for Benahan. Well recycled from James. And a penalty. Well, have to give credit here to Kieran Jones. Quickly up over the ball and definitely wrapping up Benahan. No chance to release that. They look to their fly half there. Lou Jones, who will thump this upfield. Looking for touch. Clearance out of their 22. And there's some communication there. Jake Waller at the back, keeping things tight so far. Clean sheet on his part. Another line out. Lost the first one. Now Hunt will have a second. Going to the back this time beautifully. From heads, he finds Smart, first receiver. Valentine roaming wide. Oh, he puts on the big head. And Valentine goes straight through before finally taken down by the cover defence. Guardians get numbers. Whitten. Big dive pass, huge dive pass to Smart. Smart over the top. Here's De Normanville. Look at the big man running away. Horrible pass, but it's picked up from Kieran Jones. and Kieran Jones, he's far too fast, and he will dot down try number 3. What a play there by the loose head prop, Dan Ormanville. He ultimately resulted that try to his winger on the right-hand side. Jones gets the try. And what a finish. Look at this bang. It was a wobbly hill pass. It wasn't the best, but Jones made the best of it. Great pickup, great acceleration, and in for try he goes. Another one for the Guardians. Bath haven't showed much, maybe a couple of chances to score themselves, but ultimately the Guardians have been far too good for Bath today. So far in the match at least, as we head towards the halftime break, it is one-way traffic. Lou Jones has had a decent first fist of this number 10 jumper. 19-0. There goes halftime. Jones will look to make it 21 as the two Joneses combine to get another 7 points for the Guardians. How good do they look at the moment? Spectacular would be one word that springs to mind. Bath without a chance here. They've been dominated by the Guardians at this point. It is 21-0. Bath have a lot of work to do. Well, look at the stats here, and the Guardians have dominated possession and territory. 66% of possession, 76% of territory. The handling error is not so bad, 4-1. The Guardians with the 4. Tackle count almost dead even as well. Bath have had their chances, you cannot question that, but they have been starved of possession, and field territory is something they have really struggled with. They have put together a 5+ phase attack, which is pretty big, and that really denotes a big attacking chance that they should have really scored some tries. Of course, there was that massive chance with Banahan and Rokitaguni that were both pinned down by their opposite wingers. Can they pull something in the second half, or will the Guardians prove too good for the rest of this match? We will find out. The second 40 minutes of match number 1, the subscriber series, is about to get back underway. Let's get back down to the action. Here we go. Ford. He's at halfway, and he's taken a few hefty knocks as well as the young fly half, but up they go, and it's taken eventually from Kieran Jones, the try scorer, but Pringle was involved in there somewhere as well. A very close exchange of the ball, I'm presuming, went on there. Now it will be Gubry Heads who goes away to Floyd. Ruby Floyd! Oh, Ruby Floyd's through! He needs the support! He goes back to Heads, and Heads comes on away! Now we've got a chance back the other way! It's a run from Rokitaguni! He can't get away though, great chase! And Lou Jones is the one who pulls it up for the Guardians. Pringle, horrible pass, and eventually it comes back to Bath, and they'll run it through. Good run here from, it is Ben Williams, who eventually goes to ground just outside the Guardians 22. Oh, Stringer hammered, but why they come again? Bath with another chance. Fagan tricking across, but it's Benahan from the corner. He will not get it down, and it will be Waller at the back who will force the ball dead. Great work defensively from the Guardians, showing they know how to tackle as well. Well, when these teams meet each other, it could be something quite spectacular. Jones will hammer this downfield perfectly using the wind, and look at this big chase. Running forward is Valentine, but the ball is kicked back, and Waller's there at the back. He'll look to attack back, and he gets tripped from behind. Hooper with a horrible tackle, and the chase is on now. This is a spectacular kick, but they're all offside, and the ball is kicked back again. Up it goes for Ferrylin, and he gives it back to Davies. Valentine. Oh, nice ball from Valentine. He's away. Kieran Jones again. Oh, big tackle. What a tackle at the back for Watson. The ball's turned over by Saliva, and there's a forward pass as the ball gets its way to Atwood. Well, Bath are defending well. You have to credit Anthony Watson here, but that was a dreadful pass there.
Crouch.
And the scrum feed will go to the Guardians. They've got the advantage from that forward pass. Last time we seen the scrummer was absolutely hammered. Was the Bath scrum. The Guardians rolling straight over the top of them. This one, a bit more competitive. And it will sit steady before finally Davies will pick up. He fires a big ball wide to Valentine. Another pass. Jones looking to cut through. Here's Floyd. Floyd's got support with him. It's Smart. Oh, big tackle on Smart. Tried to do it himself, but the defence was too well structured. Here's Whitton away to the Normanville. He's got a good set of legs on him. He finds Heads away to Fagan. The little man pops it up for Valentine. Deserves a try for a spectacular work. Oh, Big tackle. What an absolute hammering. It's picked up in the end. And away comes Stringer, who slips it to Banahan on the left wing. Still going here. Is this going to come back to the Guardians? It is. Unbelievable. Now they'll run it again. It's Ferryland. There's numbers here. Fagan. He's got support short to Normanville and Valentine. He's the one who should have scored just moments ago. And has been one of the better players on the park for the Guardians in this match. He has carved the defensive line open numerous times in this game already, has Pierre Valentine, and finally gets a reward with the 4th try, the bonus point try. Look at this run through there. Great work from Fagan, giving it there to the Normanville, and the try ultimately had to be scored by someone with a bit of acceleration. The big forward down the back line just could not get the job done. Look at that, great work from Ferryland as well, who's been very much involved in this game. There's been a lot of standouts here for the Guardians. And the result is just another one. The kicking good. The backline movement very good. The forward pack has dominated Bath. And a team runners up in the Aviva Premiership are about to go down with their first loss with 18 minutes to go. It is 28-0. The Guardians are doing the job. They're doing the damage. And we have a big scoreline bonus point try for the Guardians as well. They will pick up 5 points if they can hang on to this big lead here for the remaining 17 minutes. Been a bad second half for Bath. They've had not many chances, but they've blown anything they have had. As here's Jones. The Normanville's involved again. Davies. Oh, pops a beautiful ball to Ferryland, who goes to ground.
Release.
Oh, there's no support here at all for the Guardians. They lose the ball. Now they're looking short and they go in and out. Left and right. This is good work from Bath. Stringer. He's got support with them. Just has to go. So what a ball. This is Ford. Ford has open space. He gives the pass away. But eventually Joseph goes to ground. Here's Atwood. They've got numbers out wide. Big chance, Rocketaguni. But Smart has hammered him. And he's got the penalty. Not releasing Rocketaguni has been well wrapped up from Peter Smart. And once again inside the Guardians 22, they have pulled off a penalty for the player not releasing the ball. You have to say that is immaculate defence when Bath should have scored at least 2 tries from those plays. We have just 10 to go. Another line out here for Mike Hunt. Ferryland, McFadden in the middle in front of the line. Now Witten will pull and go wide to Jones. First receiver, playing in position for once. Hips it up, Vicey. Oh, beautiful ball for Floyd. He's racing away. Oh, he's looking for Jones and the ball goes into touch. You saw him searching, trying to play the numbers game. But eventually it was Watson who come up too quickly on him. And Bath now have probably their first line out of the match as well. It's Batty to throw. Gets it right to the back and well taken from Faisal Saliba. Oh, what a dummy and what a turnaround. Bath running through here. This is the great run for Saliba. Finds it wide for Williams. Opens it up again. It's there for Joseph going. Oh, beautiful play from Rocketaguni. And he opens up Bath. They finally score. Well, the dummy is what did it. And he just coasted away. Smart on this occasion. Could not reel him in. You see the commitment there. There's Smart. He had to tackle. Yeah, that was. He had to take Joseph. And then it was the fullback Waller who just had to commit. But the dummy, the step from, in the end, Rocketaguni was too good for the fullback Waller. And the ball has been beautifully put in from Rocketaguni. We know how good he is. And you have to say, it will be only fair that Bath score at least 1 try after having huge chances to score at least 2 or 3 more. This could have been a close game if it wasn't for the committed and hungry defence of the Guardians, who have been waiting oh so long for this matchup to get underway. There's Ford to the conversion, looks good as well. Only just had the legs, but 28-7 the scoreline, and Bath have pulled one back. We have just 3 minutes to go on this one, the opening match of the Global Rugby Challenge. The subscriber series underway we go with Jones, and Floyd is chasing hard. Bath have numbers back, but a punishing hit has put him on the ground instantly. Ford has been absolutely slaughtered here in this match today. Wide they come, Bennett, oh, steps through Fagan, has a runaway. Good work, but eventually Kieran Jones pulls him to ground. Banahan, a dangerous man. And it looks like the Guardians have pulled this back. Cullen Whitten away to Jones. Away Valentine. Heads. Involved numbers out here. Floyd goes to Smart. Looking to get one back on his opposite. Oh, a big hit there from Anthony Watson. Takes Smart to ground. Here's Ferrylin. He's involved. Hunt. Big pass wide for Whitten. And Whitten's through. And he go all the way. No, he's chopped down. Just short of the line. Good tackle though from Joseph. Once again, it's Ferrylin who's right there. He goes Valentine. Valentine away to Jones. Beckham field. It's the two Joneses combining beautifully. Kieran and Lou. There's a run from Davies. Valentine to Normanville. Over the top for Whitten again. It'll be Floyd. Floyd will get a double. And that will finish the game, putting the point of authority on it for the Guardians. Well, Ruby Floyd has been one of the standouts in this match, but you have to say most of the team has definitely been a standout. Valentine, great distribution, and eventually through the back line, Cullen Whitten unselfishly pushing the pass to an open man, Ruby Floyd. This is a tidy finish, just simple player numbers, and you think that Whitten could have played it off up against Banahan, but gave him the benefit of the doubt, gave it to the open man, and sure thing to try and got the dot down for his side. Lou Jones punished just moments ago, going for the line as well. A lot of almost tries in this one from both sides. He'll cap this match off with the last chance, and he nails another sweet kick. Wow, this is a great performance from the Guardians, who open up their season with an emphatic display against Bath Rugby. There is full time. What an opening match we have witnessed here. It has had everything. Tries, defence, big runs, big tackles. The whole shooting box has been out there on display between Bath and the Guardians of the Crib. What a start to the season. What a match from the Guardians. They secure all 5 points. Bath go home with not much more than a lot of regrettable chances that they could have had. Let's have a look at the scoreboard here as we wrap this one up. 35-7, the final score. Rockaduguni getting the try for Bath. A great try was. Could have been one of a couple at least he could have scored. Ford was perfect with the boot, getting the one conversion. As for the Guardians of the Crib, what a display. What a start this match, this season, you could say, for the Guardians who, well, early on looked very good in this competition. It was Dylan Davies who opened up the opening try. Pierre Valentine got one and well deserved as well. Ruby Floyd, a double, very much one of the best players in the back line. And Kieran Jones finished it off on the right wing. A great display from this team. The tries distributed throughout the team as well. One in the forwards and the rest in the backs. Jones had a perfect night. That was Lou Jones, not Kieran Jones, having a good night with the boots as well. 5 from 5 in the match. Well, the possession and territory stats didn't change a huge amount. Bath got a slight bit of more territory than they did at half-time, but ultimately 62 and 67 going the way of the Guardians. They dominated the scrums as well. It was great to see that first scrum. They absolutely destroyed Bath. The kicking option was alive and well as the Guardians did a good job of clearing their own territory, often creating the chance through gaining a penalty and isolating the players on attack from Bath. 10 handling errors to 3. I think that's acceptable given the openness of how the Guardians play as well. Game 1 of the season is complete. Let's check out the table, have a look at the other teams in the competition before we wrap up and look forward to game number 2. Okay guys, welcome along to the Global Rugby Challenge League table. Now this is a 13-team side and it goes with a top 6 going into a preliminary playoff to semi-finals to a final. So it's very similar to how Super Rugby is played out. Given the number of teams, I thought it's only fair that we get a top 6 going in. So, you know, the possibility of getting all 3 sides qualifying is pretty strong given the performance opening things up from the Guardians, who are top of the table. Now, it's a fairly nice spread of teams, I think anyway, throughout this league. We have one team from each country involved in Super Rugby. The Waratahs from Australia, the Stormers from South Africa, they were the top two sides from those countries in the 2015 season as well. Just if you're wondering my reasoning, the Waratahs topped the Australian pool, the Stormers topped South Africa's pool, and the Highlanders, of course, winners of the competition, say no more. So they're the three from New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. We have a couple from the Aviva Premiership, of course, the winners, Saracens, and the runners-up, who were Bath, who we've seen in action today as well. Now we have three representatives from the Pro 12, as, just because there's a lot of countries represented throughout that team. Unfortunately, couldn't fit one from Italy, but we do still have Glasgow, of course, from Scotland, Ospreys from Wales, and Munster from Ireland. And, of course, they are represented by their positional finish in the 2015 Pro 12 competition. Of course, Glasgow, they were the top-placed Scottish team, Ospreys, top-placed Welsh, and, of course, Munster, the top-placed Irish side. Of course, Glasgow and Munster the finalists, and Ospreys in the semis, if my research was correct. Now, from France, of course, we haven't forgotten about France. We have two sides coming out of the French top 14, and of course that is Clermont and Toulon. Now, of course, two strongest sides in French rugby. I don't think too many people would disagree with that, but that is the 13 sides, of course, with the Guardians, the Cornflakers, and the All Flakes involved as well. So that is the build-up, that is the makeup of the competition, and the Guardians are on 5 points with a plus 28 differential there. Waratahs have a win, as do Clermont, and the Saracens as well have a 5-point win. The losers are Munster, Bath, Ospreys, and Glasgow, which is interesting stats straight off the whistle. Let's have a look at those results just quickly before we wrap this one up. I think that is the last year it is. So we've just had 4 games, which is not very many at all to start off with. The Waratahs hammering Munster. Of course, the Guardians, second game of the competition, hammering Bath. Clermont got their season off to start 28-15 over Ospreys, and Saracens with a good win over Glasgow. So the Saracens are off the mark, as well as Clermont, the Guardians, and the Waratahs. So with that in mind, we can see very clearly that the Highlanders are at home against the All Flakes. So this is an all Southern Hemisphere derby match, you could say, with the All Flakes based in the Australia, New Zealand, South Africa kind of region. They are second up, in the Cornflakers get their season underway in round 1 with a match against Toulon. Now that's going to be a biggie. That's going to be a huge game for the Cornflakers. Now, a few of you are wondering what squads you may have ended up in. The Guardians of the Crib actually ended up with about 40 players, or over 40 players in the squad. So what I've done is the Cornflakers were a few players short, so the extras from the Guardians have been made up into the Cornflakers to make each squad up to around 30. I think the Guardians have 30 in their squad, the Cornflakers are about 28 to 29, and the All Flakes a similar number. So there's about perfectly 2 sets of 15s in these 3 squads, which will mean everyone should get a decent run over the matches every second match or so. So that is the situation, that is the competition, and that is round number 1 of the competition complete. The Guardians sit top of the table with their big first win, and I'll be back again very soon for the second match, which sees the All Flakes versus the Highlanders. I hope to see you all there. I hope you're enjoying the series. It's been great to finally get it underway after so much work involved in getting it finally off the ground. We will be running through the season and seeing who will be the Global Rugby Challenge winner. Thank you all for tuning in and watching, and thank you for your ideas, suggestions, and everything coming through over the last few weeks setting this up. If you're excited for this series, finally get underway and can't wait to see some more, remember to hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you're enjoying it and you like what you're seeing here on the channel. Of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of the action in the future. And I'll see you all next time for match number 2. Until then, thank you all for tuning in and watching, and take care.